Hello, brothers and sisters. Hope you're doing well tonight. I wanted to do a video out here on this nice, crisp spring evening as a word of encouragement to you. If you right now are someone who characterizes themselves as very busy, maybe you're overwhelmed, stressed, feel like you are at the end of your rope, burning the candle on both ends, stretched to your limits, tapping out, whatever terms you want to use. I hope to give you some words of encouragement tonight. I have been praying for different members of our church, definitely involved in counseling, and I guess this theme keeps coming up again and again. I just want to give a few words to those who might be feeling worn out, weary, feeling like a failure, discouraged, and not sure what to do. So, few words about busyness. Number one, we serve a busy God. Did you know that our God never sleeps or slumbers? Psalm 121. Jesus says in John 5:17 that my Father has been working and I am working. We serve a God who is very busy. He is sustaining the world by the word of his power, sovereign over 7 billion plus people, and he doesn't get tired doing it. So one thing we know about our God is that he does not ever get lazy. And we know that when he's working, it is always with perfection, righteousness, goodness, and accomplishing exactly what he wants to accomplish. So we serve a God who is definitely busy and always at work. Secondly, busyness can be the result of our own poor and foolish choices. We can be known as busy bodies. That is occupying ourselves in conversations, arguments, problems, drama. It's none of our business. We don't want to be known as busy bodies. We can also be guilty of having busy hearts. I think it was Paul Miller once said that prayer does not remove ourselves from a busy life, but prayer does, by God's grace, help remove a busy heart. And so I think one of the things that I would exhort all of us is our claim of busyness or feeling overwhelmed or stressed simply the result of not resting in Christ, not resting in his kindness to us, not resting in his promises, not bringing our cares and anxieties to him. But the next thing I want to say about busyness, maybe you've never thought about before. Busyness actually could be you and I doing the good works that God has prepared for us. Ephesians 2:10, we are his workmanship created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. Friends, that means that maybe the season of busyness you're in, or whatever your busyness is, and you're just feeling overwhelmed and taxed by it, it actually might be because you're being obedient. And I think sometimes we think that, good works are basically nice things we can do that are convenient, easy, and manageable. But when I look at the life of Christ, I see anything but that. Jesus never sinned, and he was a very busy man. He was sought out by many needy people. He was sought out, people wanted to persecute and kill him. But he also did find times of solitude to commune with his Father, to rest when he needed. But Jesus was anything but bored or idle. He was a very busy man. And so I want to just exhort you that the Lord may have given you in this time in your life a lot of work to do. And some of it's hard, some of it's inconvenient, some of it's a challenge. But it's good works that he's prepared for you. So I just want to encourage you today, walk in them, trust him for them. You might be busy because you're being obedient and he's wearing you out. Lastly, I'm going to say what you already know, but you need to be reminded of. You and I are not God. So you do need rest. You do need to say no. You do need to know your limits. And yet in the same breath, we should also understand, for everything there is a season, for a time for every matter under heaven. You will not always be busy. I will not always be busy. There is coming a day and a time where God will bring you to a different season. And as one man told me when I was raising young kids, he said, young man, I used to be your age. And those were what we call the speedboat phase of life. But eventually you're going to be my age. And you're going to be in a pontoon phase of life. Well, brothers and sisters, I don't know if you're in a speedboat right now, a John boat, a jet ski, or a speedboat. But we do know the principle that nothing lasts forever here. Life will speed up, life will slow down. And the reason why God designs it that way is to teach us that we're not ultimately in control. He is. So brothers and sisters, I don't know where you're at tonight. If you're feeling weary and worn out, certainly know a lot about what's going on in different members' lives and various other people's lives. We all are busy to some degree. But I just pray that you and I would have a different perspective on our busyness and see it as a part of God's plan in our life to teach us to trust Him, to be obedient. It is but a season. And maybe our busyness and our overwhelmness is because we have more of a busy heart than we have a busy schedule. If God's called us to something, He's going to give us the strength and the wisdom and the endurance to do it. So I hope these words tonight would encourage you. And if you know someone tonight that is overwhelmed, they are busy, and they feel like they can't accomplish whatever it is that they've got in their life, just be a word of encouragement to them. Help them see that they're not necessarily a failure. Maybe they're learning how to trust in Christ in new ways, and it's breaking them down for their good. So maybe be an encouragement to each other. Maybe spend and be spent with whatever God gives us for His glory. God bless.